Welcome back. We'll now look at the progress of Britain's newest title holder, Pat Blackflash Barrett. It's scheduled for 8 rounds.
Well, look at the new light welterweight hero, isn't he? Pat Barrett from Manchester, sensational winner over Tony Willis at St Albans back in May with a 9th round knockout. Roberto Trevino from Texas, no relation of the great golfer, who gets upset when he does a bit of hooking. And there's certainly one thing here, Jim. I have no problem with identification, would you believe? There it is. You can see it's on the back of his, or across his shoulders there, his name. I think he's advertising himself by the look of it, Trevino. Nicknamed the Little Devil. And that wasn't applause from the referee, Len Mullen. He wanted him to close his glove. Well, I have no trouble with Barrett doing that. He really can bang a bit. Well, the record of Trevino says he's had 8 wins against 3 losses and a draw, and that's been confirmed with a message today from his home commission. Well, I tell you, Trevino can't afford a walk-in fight with his face with this fella. He picks him off well, and he's fought in America. It looks as though he punches a bit with the inside of the glove, Trevino.
Yeah, he's cuffing a bit. Also, he's having trouble, obviously, landing on Barrett. Barrett's a very sharp performer. He can box going forward, going back. Very dangerous with the counter punches. Trevino's obviously very tough because he's taken some real jaw shakers and he's still standing there. But a good sharp start from Barrett.
Had a good win last time up after winning the championship with American John Refuse in London. He picks the shots well, but I tell you what, he's a game guy, as most of these Mexican imports are, but he'll need to be. Ten-stone division, this light welterweight. Well, he won't go on taking stick like that, Jim. I shouldn't suspect this Texan, or Mexican to be exact. Second round. Well, there were some doubts about whether Trevino was really good enough to even get into the first round and with Barrett, but it looks as though he's done that all right. Tough old breed, these Mexican Texans. He was actually born in San Antonio, so, and there's plenty of them around there, but not normally up at the light welter limit. They kind of normally stop around featherweights. Well, watch the punches round the back there. The local crowd there weren't too pleased about that, Jim. Is that a good punch in Glasgow, is it? Yeah, usually it is. I think Barrett was quite happy just to stand there for a few seconds and let Trevino punch himself out a little bit. I just don't feel Trevino has enough of a defence to cope with the sharpness of Barrett. Every time he makes a mistake, Barrett's pinning him with the counter punch. He's very sharp, plenty of power, and Trevino hasn't shown anything yet that could upset Barrett, apart from the strength and obviously the courage he has. Champion 3 pounds above the championship limit, 10-3, pound heavier than Trevino. Oh, what a left hook right above the commentary position here. And that was the same way that he nailed Tony Willis, a far more experienced opponent. I tell you, this fellow's a deceptive puncher, but not after that. He looks as though he's not going to land a punch. Suddenly he does, and it's all over. And the doctor needs to come into the ring to tend, obviously, to Trevino. Well, now, he's just recovering now. They won't let him get up until they're absolutely sure his legs can take it. Yes, and that's going to be okay with Trevino. The doctor's just checking him. Jim, in the replay now, we've watched this left hook coming in.
Yeah, well, Barrett set himself a bit more on that round. Wasn't moving around the ring quite so much, and over the left hook came. And what a beauty that was. Thankfully, Trevino has fully recovered. He seems all right now. A tremendous left hook.
Pat, even by your standards, that was a spectacular punch.
Yeah, it was. Really, I wouldn't say it was a lucky punch. I wouldn't class myself as a big puncher, but it was, you know.
You teed him up well here, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I mean, I found the jab was working, and there, bam, you know. But one thing,
Here he comes.
There it is, yeah. I'm never a happy person, really, because you see there's a lot of mistakes in that fight.
You must have been happy with the finish, though, even if you weren't happy with the rest of your fight.
I mean, you've got to be always happy, but you see it was a lousy fight, done everything wrong, and now I'm going to go back in the gym. I'm going to practice on that left jab for my next fight.
What did you do wrong?
I didn't throw enough jabs. I was lazy. I slightly showed off to the crowd. There's a lot of things wrong there.
Didn't last too long, actually.
It didn't last too long, but you can see yourself, you know. I mean, my trainer knows he's not too happy with the fight, and, you know, we know what Pat Barrett can do and what he can't do.